So this is one I'm excited for. I have been thinking about doing an insert for my Talisman game for a very long time and finally decided to tackle it. Previously with this game, I just had everything stored in little baggies, and then I would take them out and they would go into my 3D board. I'm sure you've seen some videos about that. Anyway, all the components fit in my 3D board and kind of disappear into the world and are accessible depending on how you're adventuring there. But with this insert, if I do revert back to the 2D boards, I should be able to just take these trays out, put them out, and start playing as well. So it has a dual function here. So without further ado, let's get started. Now this box I augmented and spliced it together with the dungeon box. I'll show you that here in just a bit. But these are all of the rule books here, all the different expansion pieces and documentation here. And then I have a lot of questions about how do we tell what's happening on the 3D board, and so I created 6 of these guides here, and basically it's laid out by region, right? Outer region here, and there's pictures of each place. As you can see, this is the outer region, and there's only, what is that, 9 different places that have a different sort of call out other than draw a card. So it's really not that difficult to remember what's going to happen when and where, and so then it's broken down by each expansion piece here and how the space affects you. So run this at a couple of different conventions and had multiple 6-player games going. And didn't have a challenge or an issue with that, so that works really well. All right, this is the rest of the box here, my friends. Here we have the endings, the dragon cards here. All of the character cards are in here, and the toads, of course. NPCs are in here, and then my day and night cycle for my 3D board. Right in there. Okay, here, all of the miniatures in various states of painting. That's another project, another day. More of the miniatures. That's all the miniatures right there. And then with the adventure cards, I have included some of the 3D components from my board into this box, so they just get stored in here now. And then this is the dragon tokens in here, and they will live right there. More of these adventure cards. I've wagered to say that I'll probably never see all the adventure that is available in Talisman. There's just so many adventure cards, which is fantastic. Always a different game. One of the reasons I just love this game so much. And here we go. Now, one of the expansions that I have is for the Lost Realms. Now, if you are familiar with Talisman, you know that there's a mini expansion, sort of a connecting expansion called the Lost Realms that you can purchase, and it connects the city with the dungeon. And so that expansion officially was created by John New, and it once upon a time was a fan-made expansion out of Talisman Island. Now it's official, called the Lost Realms, right? It used to be called the Deep Realms. And there still is on Talisman Island the Lost Realms, which connects the Highlands with the Woodlands, and that's what these cards are for here. And then we have the what is it? The Sacred Pool cards and more Warlock's Cave cards and Talisman, etc. Here are the other expansion cards, the Nether Realm and the Harbinger cards, Werewolf cards, Cataclysm cards are here. And this card deck here, and this is the Dungeon card. Here's the Lost Realm cards. And I just love those connecting expansions. And here we have the Woodlands and the City expansion here. Again, like I said, you could just take these trays, you could just put them out on the table and just start playing right from here, which is really convenient. 2 spell cards, Highland cards, the Dragon expansion cards are right there. All of the tokens on here, Strength, Craft, Life, the Fate tokens, and then Gold. And then some of the characters have special abilities. That's all about. Fireland tokens, more dragon tokens, player character things that fit on the bases, the dice, etc. All right. Wow, that is all of that stuff. There's a ton of stuff in here. Now, what I did to get this box to work is I took and I cut the bottom out of the dungeon expansion, and then I put that on top of the normal box here, cut some cardstock pieces, as you can see in here, and then just glued those suckers in there all together. So I put a little glue along the edge, and then before that's fully dry, I already cut these pieces that fit in here, and then I'm placing these in, also gluing these in. So very sturdy box now, fits all of the expansions. So this is definitely ready to go, and all of the pieces will fit right back in here. Let's see, here. Just throw this thing back in here. Let's see how this works. Right, and so that's it. And really, you can set this game up now within a matter of minutes. And I just created a little perch for this guy. Let's go down in there. And just like that, the game gets put away, just a matter of seconds. And then the Cataclysm box. Now this one has all of the 2D boards in it. And it's been a while since I played with these, but now with the trays, it's definitely possible just to pop the lids on this thing, put the boards up, put the cards out, and start playing. So there you go. That is my Talisman insert. Let me know what you think. Thanks.